All right. We are here back in Inazuma after a decent amount of time. Now it is the festival. However, we have access immediately to the Dream Eater's Melancholia, the introduction to that new character. So I figure we might as well do that too. It's, the proper first introduction to her, I think. And she'll probably show up in the event. So here we go. Following Paimon's whim, we return to Inazuma where we encounter an unknown yokai. Intrigued by this small creature, you are drawn into a moonlit encounter. Oh, small creature. Is it the creature she has with her, I wonder? I guess we'll find out. Alrighty. Here we are.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times.
No, I remember chasing a Tanuki down, but not this way.
Huh? What's that?
Aw, it is adorable is what it is. And yeah, that really does kind of look like a Hypno from Pokemon. A piglet?
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town.
Maybe. But I don't know, it's quite adorable. It's got a little swirly tail. It's pink. Seems like a piglet to me, Paimon. A piglet yokai. It flies. There's that famous saying, when pigs fly.
Is it trying to get us to follow it?
Maybe. I mean, even if it wasn't, are we not going to follow it anyways? Chase after it? It has intrigued me. There it is. And of course, we have our Inazuman team, since we're in Inazuma. Come on, little guy. Man, you are tiny. You really have to flap your arms to fly, because I don't believe for a second that's actually doing anything. Stop going back and forth, you.
What's that girl doing over there?
Is it her?
She doesn't look well.
Oh, it is.
Let's go check on her.
Oh, she's probably sleeping? She casting a spell on us?
Oh, what just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then...
Now we're not asleep, are we?
Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for?
Fascinating. Looks like they're all waiting in line for some reason.
True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
I imagine she does, Paimon.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
Time to what?
How many times do I have to explain?
These people all seem a little stressed.
There's no going back if I report him, but still.
Oh.
Anxiety over a
see.
lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
I like her voice. So, okay, these people are in line to have their anxieties dealt with. Okay. Well, that's a business must be good. That's a great business. I mean, you're effectively a magical therapist then, right?
Thank you.
If only it was that easy in real life.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past.
That's good.
And despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset. But you'll need to work through things in your own time, too.
Okay. So it's not a perfect fix. She's not just brainwashing people into being happy. That's good. She is. I mean, she's kind of like a drug, I guess. That helps people alter their mindset a little bit, but still requires work. Drug plus therapy.
Many thanks.
Nishiguchi.
Next, please.
You okay? You're not taking these onto yourself, are you?
What's wrong with her?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Next, please.
We're kind of cutting in line. Paimon, I feel bad about that. Oh? Is that our lack of I mean, if we... Well, no, the traveler's anxiety would be about her brother trying to find him. Paimon, I don't know. Do you have anxieties, Paimon? Concern over drowning. Maybe concern over being left alone by the traveler. Like being abandoned. I could potentially see that being a deep-seated fear you have. Otherwise, something food-related.
Delicious!
No. Yeah, I'm glad we could satiate you.
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Did you eat my... whatever that was?
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologize, it's just a burp. Wait, do I have tasty dreams? We'll call them dreams for now.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Yeah, please.
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake.
So this is your
Let me
dream.
wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
No, do it here. It's kind of cool.
Dream? When did that...
And back into the eyes. That is a powerful ability.
Whoa!
Truly. Hi.
Hi. Feeling more awake now?
Yeah.
I never expected the traveler to literally come to me in a dream.
I guess, yeah, we did literally come to you in your dream. Also, you do know us. Okay, I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised anymore. Traveler is famous worldwide at this point. Everyone seems to know her right away. How do you know who I am?
Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time.
Oh?
Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
I wonder who it is. Clearly a friend of ours.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly.
Yes, please. You already know us. You have us at a disadvantage.
My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short.
All
I'm
right,
a
Mizuki.
Yumeku Ibaku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
So you're a yokai, okay. I mean, with the ears, I don't know. I'm unsure if the sort of the Klee type characters, and presumably Alice as well, and I think Chaska, if they're actually just elves or something else, but Yume Mizuki is something separate entirely, despite the ears.
Yume Kuibaku?
Oh, I don't think that was right. Oh, no, yeah, no, okay, yeah. Yume Kuibaku. Uh-huh. Adorable.
Hey, it's that little critter from before.
Hi, little piglet.
That's what we look like in our original form.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier?
Wait, so you used to look like that? Presumably you evolved into or ascended, I guess, into a higher form of, what was it? Yumekui Baku? It's actually, you wouldn't be the first. Kirara is a similar situation, right? She started off as a cat yokai and evolved into a higher form.
Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we
Thank
need to
you.
be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams.
But we had a good dream for you, right? No, that's very kind of Baku. They're doing a good service.
I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did.
Oh, you're welcome. So, Baku don't necessarily want to eat bad dreams. Bad dreams taste bad for you, or you eat dreams as a whole, but you eat bad dreams specifically as a kind gesture.
Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Well, I'm happy for you, and for all those other people who had their bad dreams removed.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help.
Yeah.
And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Yeah. Was that your dream that she ate, or mine, Paimon? Because it didn't look bad at all.
Thank you, but I still owe you an apology.
For what? Oh, because she ate a good dream.
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But
Right.
it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one.
Sorry, what am I apologizing? It's probably fine. I have to imagine, though, a Baku wouldn't be able to survive in, say, Sumeru, right? Since they're adults, just straight up don't dream. Well, actually, that shouldn't be true anymore, since the device that was eating their dreams is, shut down now.
I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
No, it's okay. As long as it wasn't, something related to my brother.
So you make Baku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Presumably, if she eats a dream, we no longer possess it. So, eating our good dreams would, be somewhat of a big deal, especially if she went overboard.
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have.
Exactly.
And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission.
Aw,
I can't believe I was so careless.
don't beat yourself up. I retroactively give you permission.
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
That's the real kicker is if you eat their good dreams, the bad dreams will become more prominent in their mind. I see. But no, I'm fine. Which is actually surprising. Like I said, I would think that anxieties over our brother might take the forefront.
Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
I am fairly unique.
It's probably because the Traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe so.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Here, take this.
Thank you. What is it?
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
Oh, okay. Thank you. If you ever need another good dream, just let me know. I appreciate this gift a lot. Aw. It's an adorable little card.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services,
Ooh.
we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
Sounds like a treat. Fine dining services, too. Spa is what we really want, though.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm vaguely familiar with where it is. Wait, no. Maybe not. I was thinking of the one in the Shogun's Palace, maybe. I think she had a private one there.
This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge.
Excellent.
And speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed.
I'll see you around then. Maybe you can treat us when we're there.
I hope to see you as customers soon.
Yeah, we're hardly customers if we're getting it for free. I guess I can still tip you.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
It adds up. Yeah. Kind of makes sense. It's a very useful ability for a clinical psychologist, I think.
Paimon's never considered therapy before.
Maybe you should.
Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat.
Yeah. You really should see a clinical psychologist about that indecision, that food-related indecision, Paimon. Definitely wouldn't be a waste of their time. I'm actually surprised, though, that you have no stresses. Maybe you did before meeting the Traveler.
Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This
Well,
is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
I agree. But please don't make her regret giving us that pass, Paimon. Beautifully crafted invitation letter that emits a faint yet beguiling scent. It's claimed that such letters are sent only to the most valued of customers. The letter contains the establishment's location and introduces its 3 primary services. Now, is it only good for one time, I wonder? That'd make a little more sense. Now, there's also a good chance that while we're here, we might accidentally trigger the festival quest. Not sure where the start point for that is.
Bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place.
Wonderful. A duck. Or maybe not a duck, I don't know. Some waterfowl.
It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right?
Yes, we have.
Never gone inside.
I know, right? I am disappointed in us passing up on the opportunity to enjoy a wonderful bathhouse. Just like we still haven't gotten our ramen with Ito.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Yes. Oh, you're the owner. Aikawa Susumu.
Whoa! Oh, where did you come from?
Presumably around the front of the bathhouse.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Really? You've had trouble? Is it an advertising issue? I mean, I can't for the life of me imagine you actually being incapable of finding people who want to enjoy your services. Maybe they're too expensive?
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Now I feel really bad about the free services.
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
We have a VIP pass.
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, Is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature?
Yes, it is. She's your premier employee, right?
I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Thank you. Seems, yeah, she is the premier, actually, what would you call a spa technician, maybe? I don't know.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
Well, maybe, but she's the magical yokai.
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder.
Oh, right.
The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
Makes sense, yeah. So you're the technically the majority shareholder and also the manager, but can't ignore her opinions.
What?
Or maybe a plurality shareholder.
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business.
Right.
She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's
Where
a
was she?
highly renowned clinical psychologist.
Yeah, I got that sense. Oh, where was she, though?
Please, head on in.
Answer the question. I'm curious. Come on. I'm gonna say not Sumeru.
Aren't you gonna head inside?
Oh, I will.
Believe me, Miss Yume Mizuki will not disappoint.
Oh, I don't believe she would. Some tea. Ah, bath. Lovely
An
vibe.
indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Is it actually a hot spring, or is it just a heated bath? Those are not the same thing, Paimon. But since this is Inazuma, it's based off of Japan, I could certainly see it being an actual hot spring.
Hello, I'll be right with you.
This is all adorable. Are you also Baku? You have the same ears.
Oh, you okay?
I would think not. Her nose must be hurting.
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But
Aw.
don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want.
Aw. Nah, don't worry. I think I could be put in a bad mood by you. You're precious already.
I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please, please don't leave.
Oh, God. Business has been really bad.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
The lazy attendant and the flustered attendant. Same airs as well. Her eyes look a little bit, well, she's got some bags. Makes me think she's tired. Interesting.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so... according to our standards of service, I need to,
When was the last time you had a customer? Not even today. This week? This month? This year?
Why is she so panicky?
Business has just been that bad.
Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Sorry, Shion. This would be a good experience for you, clearly, but we're with the master.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
Baku Lady, she has a name, and it's Mizuki.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
What? Oh, No, what? Why would that mean that? No. I mean, we probably will, but no. We're not that rich.
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all.
No, I'm very wealthy in dreams.
But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Oh, you guys have a competitor. I see.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
So Shion and Murasaki.
Ugh, did not.
I like her voice too.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Ooh. Working the books, huh? And I imagine your accounts are very much in the red.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Damn. Murasaki pulls no punches. Murasaki doles out the harshness.
Shion, I'll take things from here.
Poor Shion.
What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Oh, I would love that.
Will do.
Paimon would love it even
That's
more.
my specialty.
Don't drop them. Don't fall.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience.
Yeah. Is it just those two plus you?
The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Right. That is quite the name. Let's see. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku. Shion. And Shiba Murasaki.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the
you know,
younger-looking one is older?
I didn't comment on it, but I was thinking that it was kind of amusing that the little one had the more mature voice.
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference.
Oh.
It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
Come on, Paimon. We've seen weirder stuff than this. We have.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services.
Excellent.
So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy.
Awesome. Paimon, we will need to make sure to tip well. Knowing how bad this place is doing, I would feel super guilty of taking advantage of their services for free.
I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten.
Ah, that's not something you advertise, though.
Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Well, I appreciate that. Assuming I have any bad dreams for you to eat.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumekui Baku? That sounds fun!
Or sounds relaxing. But is this a wise decision, given the current state of the business? Yeah, I'm with the traveler on this one. I feel guilty about this.
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah. Mr. Aikawa was, well, he wasn't too happy to find out there was a... Well, I guess he thought that the other two had passed those out, probably, so... he wasn't too happy, though, about the VIP pass at first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture.
I see. And to tell, what is the big picture? I mean, I agree. Short-term profits, a lot of business people can be too obsessed with the next quarter, not thinking about the next year or more. But, or the next 5 even. But short term is still important, especially if you guys are actively hemorrhaging money.
Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining.
Oh.
And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution.
If you insist. So you guys aren't actually deep in the red, then. That's good to hear. I feel a little bit less bad about this now. Though I still plan on tipping you exceedingly well.
Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Alrighty then. You seem quite confident. I'll take you up on that.
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Curious about this customer, or this competitor, I mean, though. Who could be competing with a spa run by literal yokai who eat bad dreams? Seems like that'd be pretty tough to compete with.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't just make one of you wait around while the other one is in therapy.
Who needs therapy more?
So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
I guess. Though I'll be honest, I kind of really want to see Paimon's treatment. It must be amusing. What does Paimon's psyche look like?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
Oh, she'll probably be fine. She might stumble a bit, but she'll pick herself back up and charge forward and, well, probably fall on you.
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client for her.
Oh, careful about what assumptions you're making here, Mizuki, about Paimon. She can be very harsh if she wants to, but I don't think she's gonna dish out any nasty nicknames for Shion.
Oh,
Secondly,
especially not after you
Shion's
complimented
therapeutic
her like
approach
that.
is a little different from mine. It often involves food.
Oh.
So she might be a better fit for you.
Yeah, no. Definitely. 100%.
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see, that looks like some ramen. Yeah, the egg, the soft-boiled egg, the pork. I can't quite tell. Some spring onion. Some, probably miso. It's got the tofu in it. And then, I'm not sure, dango maybe? Or perhaps mochi on a stick? I don't know. And then I'm not quite sure what those skewers are. It all looks great, though. Minus the tofu. I'm sorry. I love the miso. I don't like tofu. I've tried in Japan, too. I just couldn't do it.
All right, then. Please follow me.
Was all that just so you could be paired with me? I appreciate it.
Don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself.
I presume, at least partially, to make up for the eating of my dream.
Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity.
Fair enough. I wonder if it has anything to do with me being from another world, or maybe it's just who me and my brother are. Though, I don't know, he seems to have dealt with things a little differently than I have.
Please, come with me.
Alrighty. Are we going this way? Is this the exit? Oh, yeah. Oh, there she is. Hold that thought, Mizuki. Ah, I want the bath. Oh, I can feel the warmth. rock garden. I'm sure we'll get the bath later.
Before we begin, please take a seat on this chair.
This is a lovely looking room. I like the drapes, the curtains. Color scheme just looks lovely. Sets a good mood. So she's gonna stare into my eyes again. Was that incense? She's got the big tall shoe thing, the sandals.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams.
Sure.
That's the territory I would like to explore.
Feel free. I like her.
Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Yes. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's fun.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams.
I think I know precisely what fragrance this is. I'm pretty sure I've experienced this one before.
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and
I'm gonna end up back at the
concentrate on
World
the
Tree.
scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so.
She's actually very soothing.
Oh, where did it go?
What is Mizuki looking for?
I
Really
need to have
can't
a
hurt to take
stern
a
talk
quick
with
peek.
Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from?
Aw.
This needs another dab here.
She is adorable.
That's better.
I should probably close my eyes again.
I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
Sorry.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings.
Darlings?
Come here.
I'm curious. Maybe a sneaky little peek.
For goodness sake, your butt's showing.
What do you have over there?
All right. Shh. Let me do that for you.
What? Close my eyes? I love this.
I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes.
I mean,
Everything's ready.
if you weren't narrating it like that, I would have been so curious.
Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it.
Those are the
And
little
I'd like
darlings.
you to find them.
Okay. There's a... I mean, do you need me to click? I saw one in there.
Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay. Do I have to click F?
Do you see her?
I see.
Isn't she just adorable? Now you
Yeah.
just need to find the others.
I thought you wanted me to find the little critters. I see one over to the left, but... How many more are there? Can I look at you again?
Careful. When you look a psychologist
it's
directly
same.
in the eyes, They can see every little thing you're thinking.
Isn't that the kind of the point, though? That you want your psychologist to be aware of what you're thinking. It's kind of critical for them to give you proper help. There you are. That all of them?
She's a Baku as well.
They're
Whenever
adorable.
someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy?
Very.
Now I want you to take my hand.
I mean, you're pretty good ASMR, I think. Even though you're not talking quietly. I love this first-person view. Oh, I see. Gotta hold it.
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours.
Okay.
Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away.
Yeah.
Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world.
Oh.
You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur.
Oh.
Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach.
I can feel it.
You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness.
Uh-oh.
You can't see anything. But you hear someone calling you.
It's my brother.
And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
It's gotta be, right? I guess it could be Paimon, but no, it's gotta be brother. What is this place? Darkness. She's finding the deepest, darkest parts of my soul, of my psyche.
Traveler, come over here.
She's here to guide us.
Longing caused by separation.
Yeah.
It
Aw.
tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving.
Yeah. As I said, I was surprised at how much how her dreams being so good. But she's burying this deep, I guess. This is what I was expecting from the traveler.
Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going. Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
From when we found him and failed to reunite. Oh. I see a chest
Go to
over
where
there.
the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play.
Aw.
Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves.
This nice subtle smile.
That is where I am.
Hello, Mizuki.
Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach.
So was she actually eating my bad dreams regarding my separation anxiety about my brother, and all the other stuff she was mentioning.
And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well.
Oh, is she gone?
We've
Oh, there
reached
she
the end
is.
of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy.
I imagine so.
I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
You really are an expert at this. Truly. Thank you. Honestly, you could charge a fortune probably for these services.
How you getting along, Traveler?
Oh, look who's here. Just finished. Did you get to eat lots of good food, Paimon?
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed?
I imagine so.
Cozy somehow.
Good, good. I kind of wonder what kind of customer belongs with the other one, though. The lazy Baku.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Wonderful. What was your nightmare, I wonder, Paimon?
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process.
I imagine so.
But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
I mean, that's actually probably relatively close to the truth.
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That's fair, I suppose. Lest you cause harm.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Xion gulped your dreams away.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fair that it doesn't necessarily make sense to us. This is a realm of abilities or existence that, we just have no part in. We have no experience with. It's hard to visualize.
How are you feeling, Traveler?
Just like Paimon described, cozy.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
I'm more than willing to go through another session. This is a fascinating process.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. She is surprisingly resilient for all she's been through. But I do. The negativity rears its head when brother is involved, when the sibling, comes up. You can oftentimes see her distressed, we'll call it.
But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming.
I'm sure it's fine. I do have quite a lot of baggage from my past.
Yes, you certainly do. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream.
Huh.
So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Really? That is fascinating. Not a single bad dream despite my negative emotions. Maybe Paimon has helped with my, keep the bad dreams away? I don't know. Maybe it's just our resilience. It's still surprising.
Huh. Well, maybe she's just an eternal optimist at heart.
I don't think it's that simple, Paimon. I am curious what your bad dreams were.
Optimist or not, Everyone has bad dreams.
Exactly.
Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
Yeah. I will say, please be careful probing my mind. I'm more unique than you know. And I don't want you to come to harm. Physically or mentally.
But she said she feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
I understand, yeah. It's perfectly reasonable. Sounds like you want to keep researching me. Well, it's not just that. It's helping us. Honestly, I don't think it's healthy to just shove all those negative emotions deep inside and not process them. Granted, finding our brother would, probably help dispel them, for the most part, but even then.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Excellent. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already.
No kidding.
You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Yeah, that one's... I gotta see this competitor. What are they possibly offering that can compete?
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
There's some truth to that. As long as those customers you do get spread the word a bit. We'll certainly play our part, I hope.
If you say so.
I think the travelers recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Excellent. It's such a cozy story quest. Oh, yay, Miko.
Most impressive, I must say.
What are you doing here?
Miko, what brings you here?
Taking part in the services.
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
Kidnap? Who would spread such a rumor?
She's joking, right? Ugh, Paimon can never quite tell with her.
And I'm kind of with you on this one, Paimon. Yay, Miko has several layers of sarcasm that are hard to peel through.
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other. And you don't sound quite as friendly with her. Maybe it's my imagination, though.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji.
Oh, wow.
I've told her all about you.
Oh.
But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You're the one. I see.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
I don't know. I like Miko. But... Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
I really do love the way she talks, and her voice.
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing.
Oh. Wait. Are you the competitor? Yay, Miko.
You could always invest in the Yae publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
I mean, she probably could, but there's no reason she can't invest in both. Diversification of your investments is kind of important.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
I mean, that's always a possibility. Not literally zero, but they will approach zero infinitely. So they are, until they're, effectively nothing.
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up.
Well, she explicitly told us not to worry and that it wasn't as bad as we heard.
The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular.
I would
Although
hope.
not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku.
Right, yeah, I have to imagine. I mean, the other services are a massive cherry on top, but that's the uniqueness that you can't get anywhere else.
But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary.
Really? Interesting.
Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days.
You see, I gotta call BS. What could he possibly be offering that could compete with the Baku? That seems hard to believe. I don't know. I don't want to necessarily suspect foul play, but...
Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
It actually is, despite the sarcasm.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Right.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Actually, she's seen quite a few. We caught her in the act.
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
What is your angle, Miko? Why do you want her to give up on this place?
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you two friends?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Are you actually friends or are you frenemies? I get a more antagonistic vibe between you two. Though, I suppose that could be recent.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
So, is the bath out of the question now, or...?
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Wait, so she did invest in the other one?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy.
Okay, yes, but those aren't mutually exclusive. I enjoy novels and light novels, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy a hot spring, too. I mean, come on, you can even enjoy the novel while you're in the hot spring.
Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Yeah, these aren't mutually exclusive at all. Really shouldn't be treated as such either.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
This is me too. Definitely a quirky relationship.
Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Baku, which begs the question.
I'm with you on this one, Paimon. What exactly are they doing?
Who is this Emura Ichigensai guy anyway?
And can we go find out after we get our bath?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything.
Really? You don't think Miko would set this whole thing up, do you? She wouldn't do that to you. I hope.
I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
I could always investigate for you. You know, go undercover. After our bath, of course.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
True. Well, we have a rough location. West of Inazuma City.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
True. I promise I won't abandon you for him, no matter how good his service actually is.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Unless the Isa bathhouse ends up having to close. In which case it becomes our problem too.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Yeah. Exactly. You know who would probably benefit from this service a lot? Kale. She's carrying some baggage from her past as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help.
Good.
In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. But can we please get the bath? I'm feeling like we're gonna skip it.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
God damn it. Come on. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh. Alright. I guess we'll skip the bath and the fine dining. And just head on over to this other service. Okay. There they are, the gathered customers. Oh, do you guys have anything to say about this?
Do I know you?
Me or him?
What?
Oh, no. Huh. Weird.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not suspicious of us, but, we'll see.
Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
I see. You know, I don't like your attitude.
Okay.
How much is it?
97. What number are you up to so far?
Oh, God.
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Oh, boy. Lovely.
Jeez, what a charmer.
You
Looks
said
like
it,
we're in
Paimon.
for a long wait, huh?
Shall I knock him out so we can barge straight in? That's a good idea.
Sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here.
What?
And we definitely don't want to scare off our target.
Paimon. Who are you, and what have you done with Paimon? Don't want to resort... Don't have a good excuse. When have we ever needed one? But yeah, we don't want to scare off our target. That's fair.
Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there.
Okay. Yeah, the two that didn't recognize each other. Let's see. Can I?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Yeah. Not you two. None of you. Oh, it's these two again.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Do I know you?
Oh, you were talking to us when you said that.
Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Is it literally just counseling? Can you tell us anything about the goings-on in that room?
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Yeah.
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
They are... Dude. Money up front, money first, take a ticket and wait. That is absolutely a business transaction. Spiritual or no. But, what kind of guidance?
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
I'm actually really curious.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Yeah.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh?
I don't like the
Service
way
might have a veneer of
defectors.
professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
I see. You don't think the bathhouse was doing a good enough job, is that it?
Why do you say that?
Yeah, why?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles.
Will
From
you
then
now?
on, it's happy thoughts only.
Color me skeptical.
Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Ominous.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam.
No, it
they only
isn't.
treat the symptoms, not the root cause. Meaning
Oh.
you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
I mean, it's true that eating the bad dreams isn't going to treat the cause necessarily. But they pair that with counseling as well, don't they? I mean...
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective.
And
But
relaxing.
counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Something tells me this is itself the actual scam. Yeah. I don't know. It has so many red flags, I feel like.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
They're gonna keep coming back anyways.
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
No kidding, Paimon. How could they not want to pay for the bathhouse experience? I don't care if I have mental troubles or not. I mean, that's just a fun, relaxing time. I'd pay for it regardless. Stay calm, Paimon. I know I'm the one who suggested we beat the guy up, but stay calm.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
Ooh, yeah. Tell us about the session.
No, you don't need to do anything.
Nothing, huh?
Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
He's not just drugging us, is he?
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
Do you now?
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Gonna feed you what you want to hear?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind.
Huh.
But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts.
Can you now?
Now, receive my guidance.
Curious.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
Yeah, that sounds very unbelievable. I don't know. It just sounds super sketchy. To be fair to this Emura guy, if you told me I go into the bathhouse, fall asleep, and then have my dreams eaten, I would also call that super sketchy if I didn't know any better. So it's possible he's not actually that bad a guy. But that's not what I was expecting. Sounds a little unbelievable.
Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We will see.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
Exactly. Gotta make sure this guy's not the scam.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Ooh, I do love secrets after all. Don't worry, I won't shout them to, his competition or anything.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself.
Really?
Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him.
Did they now?
But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around.
Fascinating.
Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been.
I mean, I'm not gonna say this turnaround couldn't happen, up to and including people who formerly disliked him coming around to his new behavior. But, and it just seems too squeaky clean.
So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Gee, Paimon, don't say that out loud.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
I guess we'll see.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
Well, yeah, we got the information. It's just time to meet the guy himself. After, you know, another 40 spots in line.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
Really? That is weirdly considerate of you, Paimon. The long wait makes you sleepy. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep. Detect a faint fragrance and begin following it to its source. Wait. The fragrance was working from out here? Interesting. Where am I?
Let go of your pain.
Oh no. Yeah. Very sketchy.
Let go of your pain.
What are you? And I have Sauron?
Who are you?
Me? I'm nobody. I'm a figment of your imagination. Good job, Alice. Here. What are you? Not until you tell me what you are. Oh, shoot. Fascinating.
Traveler, it's almost time.
I don't think he's gonna allow me. Oh, it was just a dream. Yeah, no, it absolutely wasn't.
That was a long
Oh,
wait.
Paimon, don't do that to me.
After this, too.
No problem. It's my turn to keep watch anyway.
All right, now time for us to go meet Mr. Imura Ichigensai.
Yeah, he's some sort of demonic being. Oh yeah, they all went. Alright, can I?
Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
You prick. Aw. You really are not going to meet every customer that you sent, you know, passed out a slip to. By all means, have a limit to the number you can accept in a day. But don't have people wait there all day only to turn them away, you piece of...
What? Why?
Yeah, I think they just don't want to meet the traveler after that incident.
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
Yeah, how about we break in? Plan B.
We've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time.
Do you know where he lives? By any chance, there's no way he's gonna tell us.
Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat! We should have barged in after all.
We should have. Let's report back to Mizuki for now.
Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
Let us in.
Yeah.
You jerk. Screw you. I mean, maybe Mizuki will recognize what I saw.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
That's what the guy said. It did involve incense as well.
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Yeah, dark forces might be involved. Traveler, you should tell her about what you saw in that dream.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
Jeez.
You think? Because
Little
honestly,
jaded.
this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
That's true. They did claim that.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
What do you mean?
That settles it then. Emura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Well, I'm actually less inclined to say a quack at this point. Just because what we saw implies there is some mystical power occurring here that must have some effect on them. The question is, though, how nefarious is it or isn't it?
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it?
I think there's more to it. I'm kind of thinking that stealing your customers is more incidental than anything else. That there's some other purpose. Or maybe they just hate
It's unfortunate that you
Baku.
didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Right.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day, he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
I'm thinking that he got possessed by whatever it was that I saw. And, well, now it's spreading.
Emura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute.
What? What? Is it the name of like a tea?
Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
It is still so weird hearing that voice come out of that body. It's great.
Amora Chuya?
Morichuya. I guess could have changed their name to Ichigensai.
It's him. I remember him.
Oh? What about him? If you don't, there's no patient-doctor confidentiality.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
What?
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty much a miHoYo.
Damn.
His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right.
I hate
The
that.
happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong.
Worst kind of person to deal with. I could not stand that.
If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum.
Even
Before
worse.
long, he'd turned everyone against him.
No kidding. I never even met the guy and I'm already against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues.
Yeah, it's probably that guy then. I wonder if Ichigensai means something like the Enlightened One or something.
Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life
Actually,
anymore,
Ichi,
he turned to
that's
the reader's
one,
letters
so
column
maybe.
of a magazine by the Yae Publishing
Then-
House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors.
He would, Oh, he turned to the reader's letters. Okay. Yeah, it just sounds like a complete dick.
Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters.
No kidding. Probably the smart move. I mean, negativity can sell, but too much and, yeah.
Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
God, oh, I hate this guy.
Gee whiz. Where would you even start with a client like that?
I don't even know.
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy.
Yeah, probably for the best.
I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, great work, Mizuki.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control.
I don't know.
Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why.
What do you mean, why? Is there some good reason for it? Or some understandable reason for it, rather? All I know is, yeah, based on Murasaki's description, sounds like just the worst.
Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly.
Oh.
You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like.
I
This
see.
puts you and your ego in the center of your world.
I mean, seems like a good diagnosis to me.
In short,
Not that I'm an
you
expert
long
or
to
anything.
feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
Right.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong.
Oh, yeah. Totally, because you're definitely thinking of some reasons, right? Totally.
I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
Quite easily.
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
Right.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
But yours is, of course, yeah, totally.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
Ooh, she's digging.
You...
Which is upsetting to him, of course.
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
It's actually a good question. Maybe deep down he was craving it?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with.
His personality getting the better of him, but for the better.
He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction. Argumentation.
Right.
The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts.
So well, you were his outlet.
Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition.
Well done.
It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
He disappeared?
It was all my fault.
Oh no, what happened, Shion?
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
Well, I don't know if I'd say it's his fault for being a nut job. There's a lot of factors that go into people, why people are the way they are. From brain chemistry to the environment they grew up in. It's not to, say he doesn't have any responsibility for the way he is, but,
What happened?
It's more complicated.
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead.
Oh.
I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen.
It was beyond her.
Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him.
Ooh. That probably wasn't the best move. Probably would have been better to, let Mizuki handle it.
He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai are the same person?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think so. I also think that end there actually does give a possible motivation for why he would want to hurt the bathhouse.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
It does make sense. Absolutely. But is it really that simple? There is some ominous force at work.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
You would think, and that's the strange thing. I mean, the power of belief is a powerful force, but there are limits.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryou Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Well, we should probably make sure first before lodging a complaint. I don't know what the repercussions for, not fraudulent, spurious, I guess, complaints. Well, what the penalty would be for that in Inazuma. But before we do that, for the best if we verify.
Is anyone there?
Oh, hey. Susukita.
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Umihiko, wait, are those two?
Hello, please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait, those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
That is a fantastic question, Paimon. Like I said, there's something weird going on.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back.
I'm not sure it's that simple either, Murasaki.
So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Maybe.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Sorry, but no, that dream has me uneasy. Some dark force is doing something to them. Probably to this, Ichigensei guy as well.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
You sure you want? I mean, this is how you eat, right? You guys need to eat bad dreams, don't you?
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved.
Well, once again, we really should verify.
It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
This is far from over.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it.
Nah, this is not over.
Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks.
Thank you.
Both are top tier.
I was super disappointed that we didn't get to earlier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks.
Didn't you get food-related therapy already, Paimon? Dip in the hot springs and some delicious snacks. You and Paimon feel wonderfully relaxed. Ooh, nice rhyme.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the complete service package.
No kidding, Paimon. We should talk to Mizuki about booking our next appointment.
Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around.
Maybe going around eating bad dreams? Or possibly investigating Ichigensai. Once again, I don't for a second believe this is over. Or that he's just a fraud. Something more going on.
Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself.
Ah, okay. At least it's not unusual for her to be, out and about at this time.
As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh?
Like the first time we met her. Yeah, she goes out and helps people.
She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hope she's not having any digestive trouble.
Well, that wouldn't be good.
Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her.
Misaki.
This should be the place.
Are you around here? Oh, there she is. Or Mizuki. Did I say Misaki? Aw. Oh no.
What?
Mizuki.
Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
No, I don't think that's what this is. Do you need a therapist?
Traveler? Paimon?
Hi, Crab.
What are you doing here?
just go in between her legs like that crab? Rude.
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Not at the time, Paimon. Are you okay?
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended.
Forget that. What's the matter? How are you? Are you sad about something?
Don't worry. This isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Aw. What is it?
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, Paimon.
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process.
Oh. Wait, so when you eat these bad feelings, these bad dreams, you experience them yourself after you digest them? Oh, geez.
Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself.
Oh, God. And you voluntarily still do this. You're a good person, Mizuki.
So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
That's understandable. Wait, were those my emotions you were just processing, though?
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them.
Oh. And you are very good at understanding.
Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor.
I see. You still do. No, I guess that means when you were eating my good dream, though, you got far more out of it than a normal Baku would. Which means I'm very happy to have given it to you.
I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible.
And you succeeded. Clearly, I mean, not just from our session and from your dealing with the other guy, but also, I mean, you clearly are able to feel emotion, human emotion.
Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff.
Fair enough, but if you need someone to lean on, just let me know. Even the most resilient can't always do everything alone.
Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Yeah.
Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Good. You had me worried there for a minute, but...
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow.
Oh, no.
It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
Once again, I'm not so sure it's that simple.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that?
Yeah. It's an appealing fiction.
Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
I mean... that depends. Would you actually be making those troubles go away? Or just making me forget about them? Those are very different things, and one is better than the other. As you imagine forgetting your pain and longing, the joy of reunion that you are looking forward to one day disappears along with it. Yeah, that's the thing. As you imagine letting go of your hopelessness, you also feel your fighting spirit slip through your fingers. True. It's this desire for this return, this reunion, that drives the traveler. It keeps her going forward, no matter the hardship. As you imagine being free from your painful regrets, the formative experiences of your journey lose their roots. But if I forget all of that, would I even still be me?
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you.
Your socks are getting soaked.
Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated.
Aw, happy to care.
Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
I will. Don't worry. Absolutely. And we should really get in early and investigate this guy, Ichigensai.
Alright, good night!
Good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Sure. We really should see the other guy too, though.